Hello, Matrix Universe. I'm here to explain what you can't see. Now, we all have seen this movie a million times, a gajillion, trillion times, but none of you have studied ancient civilizations, so let's dig in. Where did the inspiration come from for Deus Ex? Did one of the makers just wake up and say, I'm just going to make him a round, spiky ball with some razor sharp claws? As I'm going through my carvings, paintings, and pictures from ancient times, I run into this Norse picture right here. And at the top to the bottom, you'll see Saturn at the very top, the death planet. It has spikes sticking out the sides, just like Deus Ex, less dramatic. The inside has the razor sharp mouth, the droids that come out of Deus Ex. Below it, you see to the bottom right, circle the nine round spears inside of this body. That represents the nine planets that was worshipped. Um, the moon, I believe, is to the left, and underneath, you'll see everyone hanging out, collecting the energies of the planetary bodies. This is the source of all magic. To prove the last picture was to collect magic, we have Shemesh himself, the star of the show. We'll get into him a little bit later. As you can see, the moon and is that Venus possibly, or Saturn? The connector in between the middle, just like the connector that was in the Norse picture between the two bodies, and below it, he has his magic staff, and he's speaking the words into his hands, some kind of device. In this short clip, you'll see Deuce releasing his razor droids out of his mouth as they buzz around like a killer chainsaw, mimicking the death planet you saw in the Norse picture. According to the ancients, not just one tribe, but the whole entire ancient times, all over the globe, Saturn is number one, Jupiter is number two, Mars is number three, fourth is the sun, the thing that gives us heat, lets our food grow, but okay. Venus, number five, Mercury, number six, the moon, number seven. In ancient times, they counted the planetary bodies that you could see with the naked eye. So those seven were the most important thing. But wait a second, this movie had nothing to do with religion. I guess that means we have to get into magic and shapes. This part is where it comes in to be well trained in the Sumerian tablets. Ningishita was a geometrical scientist, genius. He's responsible for the pyramids of Giza and math and everything else, language. Um, so he used sacred formulas and objects encoded with science and civilization to help figure out how to successfully engineer humans. That's called the ME. They had a whole bunch of devices that was freaking awesome. So again, they used sacred formulas and objects. So here we are with sacred geometry. The top of Saturn has the cube, and there's magic in shapes. So here you have all of the religious symbols you can use to hack into Saturn. Um, but your religions make you use it to tap into their false gods. So just so we're on the same page, Saturn radiates as twice as much energy than it receives from the sun. Saturn runs the entire system. A scene that went over everyone's head, the Shemesh star. Shemesh Anunnaki name is Utu. He became the main god later on in the Pantheon, and this was his symbol of representation. I won't describe this tablet in detail. I'll leave that for my carving episodes, but As you can see, that star's right in the middle, and that's the frequency that is running through these guys right now. As you can see, he's holding the guy's hand behind him. They have the prayer hands. There you have it. Here's the star duplicated on an amplifier, just so you see that this is a real pattern and frequency. Once Agent Smith spread like a virus through Neo, it was his downfall. It was a trick, as he said, because now he's connected to the source itself. Trojan horse. India technically deserves their own special, but I'll keep it light because they're very helpful. They actually worship Saturn, unlike everyone else that unknowingly worships Saturn. So what do? Wear black clothes on Saturday. Oh, okay. What else do they do? Uh, Obtaining and worshiping the Saturn yantra, a sacred geometric diagram representing Lord Saturn, can help strengthen Saturn's positive influences on your career. Place the yantra in your place of worship or in a clean area of your home. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Regularly offering prayers to Yantra and performing the Navgrah Puja, which honors all 9 planetary deities, which can bring harmony and balance to your career. Well, there you have it. The light reaches the farthest ends of the universe. It's drawn to everything. If you had a painted double window pane with a little hole inside of it, like a little scratch, a speck scratched off, the light will bounce through there, light speed, bing, 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 trying to find its way through is what it does. It's its job, it's its purpose. So black is like the absorber of light. This is why all the religious groups wear black. Satanic people wear black. Black draws the light. This is a great example of the energies of the planet, like the sun ray analogy, touching everything. Why black is important. Starting at the top, anything double wrapped, 2 circles around the sun, means it's the black sun, not the regular sun. As you can see, sun rays don't have hands on the bottom of it. Saturn has a hold on everything. It's showing you touching his arm, letting you know that it's the reason why you have matter, why you have shape and form. It's the reality stone off Thanos' glove, the red one. Here's another picture of Saturn. As you can see, it's a planet almost forming like a wheel. As it spins, animals come off of it. Very, very cool picture. Just explaining how Saturn's the creator of life. Now for the pictures to show everyone how silly they are. Generational following without question. Oh no, honey, lock your doors. Here's the bad guys wearing all black. Guess what? They're reaching out to the same source as you, using sacred geometry with the upside down 5-pointed star that shows Baphomet's head. So in this video, I've showed you Deus Ex and his origin from the Norse mythology. I showed you why something was in an unreligious movie. And I let you see how black is the most important color and how they could do all the amazing things once they were in the Matrix, all in black, the whole entire server.